Happy Friday. We're ending the week on a high note, celebrating a record-breaking week for the class of 2026. We're also heading to Sterling High School to hear from one of the school's top scholars, talking more about Future 2 and what this new education model will look like for families. And of course, we've got summer school reminders, a free day at the museum, and much more. It is Friday, May 22nd. Well, we're ending the week with a big congrats to the class of 2026. So this week, HISD seniors officially broke the district record for the highest verified financial aid and scholarship total in district history. The class of 2026 earning nearly $380 million. And our students are college-bound and ready. More than 77% have already been accepted, and they're heading to top colleges all across the country. And one of those is Sterling High School valedictorian Andrew Velasquez Wood. He's heading to Texas Southern University to study aviation management next fall on a full ride. Now, looking back, Andrew says one of the things he's most proud of is how much he grew during his time at Sterling. He also credits his mom's sacrifices and support for helping him reach this moment, especially through the whole college and scholarship process. He also says that he was able to achieve all of this thanks to the district's dual credit program.
I was afforded the opportunity to join the dual credit program at HCC here at Sterling. And this afforded me some great GPA boosters and got me actually with a community of my own in HCC. HEC has brought me a lot of good friends that I am still with today. We spend the majority of every day together preparing for our futures.
And Andrew's story is just one more example of how HISD is preparing students for big futures right after graduation. And speaking of the future, HISD is getting ready to launch 9 new Future 2 campuses next school year. And this week, 4 of the principals leading those schools sat down with Grizzy from Grizzy's Hood News for a live conversation at Hartman Middle School. Those principals from Gregg Elementary, C. Martinez Pre-K through 8, Hartman and Dede Middle Schools, all joining Grizzy to talk about what families can expect when the new model opens for the 2026-27 school year. Future 2 schools will look a little different from a traditional school day. So students will focus on core academics in the morning, followed by more hands-on project-based learning experiences in the afternoon, including future seminars, action labs, and other activities designed to build leadership, creativity, and problem-solving skills. The Future 2 model is the next iteration, that is, of the new education system, or NES. It's designed to prepare students for the workforce of 2030 and beyond by training them in what we're calling core competencies and habits of success, things that cannot be replaced or replicated by AI. The district says the new model is designed to give students a different kind of school day, one that blends strong academics with hands-on real-world learning.
Future 2, it really is set for families and students in mind, and so the school day will have all the components that kids need to be successful. And so when you think of the morning, there's still the focus on strong core academics. And so think reading, writing, and math. And then the afternoon is for the hands-on experiences with the action labs and the experiences and the seminars. And so the idea is that we're teaching our kids competencies that AI cannot replace, such as collaboration and teamwork, leadership, and perseverance. And so it's not just focused on education, core academics, but it's also focused on experiences to help our kids be successful in an ever-changing world.
We're also giving them competencies and soft skills to be successful, to apply and be marketable against AI-type jobs. So we want to make sure that we're educating kids to be great citizens, effective citizens, and be able to get jobs of their desires, tap into their interests, learn from each other.
There's going to be an opportunity for students to build a business, a coffee cart business, actually run it at the school.
So for example, they had mentioned swimming. So if I have not, experienced swimming, I have to stay after school, experience that action lab, perform, master it, and then I will no longer have to stay for that action lab after school. So it's that 4 to 6 period that has changed.
And take a look. These are the 9 Future 2 campuses opening next school year. To learn more, head on over to our website. That's HoustonISD.org. And a big thank you to Houston Public Media's Houston Matters for also taking the time this week to talk with Superintendent Mike Miles about the Future 2 model and what it could look like for families across HISD. Now, during the conversation, host Craig Cohen asked a really good question about how Future 2 will work alongside the district's NES model. Now, here's part of Superintendent Miles' response.
What's That's the real story. Yes, there's rigorous math and reading. When a kid can't read and they're in 4th grade, you have to do something rigorous. You can't dumb it down.
Right.
And so, yes, it is very rigorous in the morning for language arts and math. And on top of that, we've had art of thinking for 3 years.
And the Future 2 talks continued over on KHOU's Great Day Houston this week, where Superintendent Miles talked to host Deborah Duncan about these new campuses. I'm going to drop a link to the full interview in the video description. And District Chief Imelda de la Guardia was featured on Univision talking about the Future 2 schools. Now keep an eye out for Contigo airing this weekend, where she'll be going in depth about the amazing opportunity for all of our students and families. Now I'm going to drop a link to the interview though, as well as the other ones that I just mentioned in the video description right below. Some quick reminders before we go. Today is the deadline to complete your child's summer school survey. If your child was invited, recommended, or required to attend, be sure to confirm attendance, transportation, and campus information through the paper form that was sent home or the Parent Square link sent by email or text. Remember, summer school begins on June 10th. And while we're talking about summer opportunities for students and families, don't forget about HISD's Day at the Children's Museum coming up on June 8th. HISD families will get the chance to enjoy a full day of free hands-on learning and activities at the museum. I'm going to drop a link to register in the video description. And finally, we want to wish best of luck to River Oaks Elementary 3rd grader Zachary Tiho. Next week, Zachary is competing in the Scripps National Spelling Bee, marking his 2nd year in a row qualifying for the national competition. Zachary and his parents leave tomorrow for Washington, D.C., so we want to wish them safe travels and, of course, best of luck to Zachary. Well, that is it for today and this week. Don't forget, all HISD schools and offices will be closed on Monday, May 25th in observance of Memorial Day. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend.